Back to shenanigans, subplots, and side quests. Once again, I'm your girl, Amber. This is all things me and my nonsense and my chit chattiness. So, yesterday I did a quick video of like, hey, I'm back. Come talk to me. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's do the things. And I posted it. It was one of those things that, like, okay, we're just going to put it out there. And I want to talk about it a little bit because this is one of those things where, like, it took me 5 minutes to do it. I've been scared, terrified, and not even terrified. Well, maybe terrified is a good word. Overwhelmed, overthinking, thus leading to inaction on my part. Sometimes that ADHD executive dysfunction is like, hey, so I want to do a thing. I know that I can do a thing, but I'm kind of overwhelmed and scared to do the thing. And then you do the thing and it takes 5 minutes and you're like, well, why didn't I do that sooner? Sorry, I'm going to be that person and dip down and pick up my coffee, is exactly how everything goes. Everything goes. And I think a lot of my life the last few years has been this. A lot of I'm overwhelmed and I have so many things to do, and so I don't do the thing. And then I do the thing and you're like, well, that was simple. Case in point, I had to renew my driver's license, which, can we talk about this for a second? Because my issue with this is, okay, your driver's license expires, which, all right, whatever. Even your ID expires, which is so weird because what do you mean my ID expires? I'm still me, but cool. Your driver's license expires and so you need to renew it. Fine. If you're driving, cool. But like, say you're not driving, say whatever. I will never forget. This happened a couple years ago. I was in my 30s and we went to a bar and my driver's license had expired. I had to renew. I was waiting for the new one to come in the mail. And we went out. We weren't like going out bar hopping people at the time, but like it was somebody's birthday. I think somebody was getting married. And we went and we're at a bar. We go to walk in and the guy looks at my ID and he's like, oh, I can't let you in. Your driver's license, your ID's expired. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, it's expired. And I was like yesterday, like it was literally like my birthday week. And I'm like, okay, like, and the new one's on the way. Like, what's your point? And he's like, well, I can't let you in with an expired license. Did I stop being over 21 all of a sudden? Like, make it make sense. Like, I really need, like, really think about this. So suddenly you can't let me into an establishment, even though I'm of age, not like newly. And that's the thing too, is like, even if your shit expires, I'm still the same age. I didn't like suddenly stop being over 21 because my shit expired. Whatever. So also, in case you didn't notice, I cuss like a sailor. I had to tell my mother this the other day. She and her friend were talking and she's like, well, I was like, no, she said something to her friend about, and she said something about his colorful language. And she's like, well, you gotta be careful. My daughter's walking around. And I'm like, first of all, I cuss like a sailor. And I was like, I got better vocabulary and cuss words than all of y'all. I've been listening to old people cuss for a long time. I know how to say she, like a black old black man. Anywho, that's not the point. So the point is, doing something that takes 5 minutes and then you get it done and then you feel so good after that. I feel like this is so many things, especially with a lot of us who are ADHD, high functioning, and don't realize it. Like that whole existential dread of like, oh, I have to make a phone call, I have to set an appointment, and I have to talk to somebody on the phone. And you get so nervous and so overwhelmed to do it. Even sometimes when I have to like schedule things for my kids, or if I'm scheduling, even when we were a couple weeks ago, I had to schedule a car. I had to call and like get somebody to come pick us up. And it was like, okay, it took 5 minutes and got it done. Also, I think some of that issue is the fear of the unknown. So there's things that like you might not know how to do or might not be familiar with. And then we feel like, oh, I should know this. So I don't want to ask for help because then I'm going to seem stupid. Ask for help. Ask for help. A couple of weeks ago, I had the opportunity to be on set for a commercial. It was really fun. I had a blast. But they gave me a walkie-talkie. And I was like, awesome, this is great. I don't know how to use a walkie-talkie. I'm not actually, I shouldn't say I don't know how. I haven't used a walkie-talkie probably in 15, 20 years. So I'm not well versed in it. Now, I could have sat there and done all inappropriate and wrong things and then like interrupted other people's shots because I'm loud on the walkie or whatever. No, I asked my girlfriend, literally took 2 minutes to be like, hey, so how do I work this? She showed me, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I was like, you know what? Shout out to that. This is what I need to be doing more of. So this is our friendly reminder to do the thing that scares you. It's probably going to take 5 minutes. Same thing with this yesterday. I set this up, I shot it, and then I posted it. Does it scare me? Yes. Do I think that I'm going to have hundreds and thousands of subscribers immediately? Yes, also. Because I'm delusional enough to believe that. My lighting is not the best in here today. I'm like, I want to... Yeah, that's not helping. Still no. Better-ish. No. It's all good. I'll get it together. We'll work it out. This is not going to be the only little set that we got going on. This is just an easy way for me to like come on, talk to y'all, rant about some things really quick, and then we can move on. So those are some fun things that what else are some things that have taken 5 minutes that eventually you do? So, renewing your driver's license, stuff like that. Like, oh, all it took was me 2 seconds of so some stuff like that is I'll start to do the thing and then there's like a barrier, right? Like, oh, you need to enter an email address or set up an account. I don't want to set up an account, so I'm not doing that. Oh, if you have an account, what do you remember? I don't know the password, so now I got to reset the password. Oh, this is the whole thing. I don't want to be bothered with that. And it's literally my procrastination that's making things harder than it has to be. And it's so annoying once you figure that out and you're just like, oh, okay, cool. So as one of my personal side quests that I like to go on is handling tasks that probably should have taken me 5 minutes, but I'm now doing all at once. And yesterday was one of those examples. I did the thing. And then before that though, I got up early. I went and got my oil changed. I got my tires checked, all things that I've known for the last week that I needed to do, but was like, it feels overwhelming. I get overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I get overwhelmed. I touch my hair a lot too. So if you're watching this like, oh my God, why is she doing that? This is part of my neurospiciness. This is me stimming. I thought about this yesterday. This is literally me stimming. I play with my hair. It's just a thing. I can't help it. It feels nice. This is also how my nails get cracked and break because they get caught in here. So that's the whole thing. What else do I want to talk about? I guess I should tell you guys a little bit more about me. I think I told y'all yesterday, I'm divorced. I have 2 kids. I write for a living. I've been a freelance writer I've been writing parenting content for the better part of 20 years. My oldest child is 24. I started a blog when they were 5. So for 21 years, 19 years, something crazy like that. I've been writing about my life, my personal experiences. I talk a lot about my kids, not as much anymore as they've gotten older. I talk a lot about my love for cannabis, about my love for moms and women as a whole. I have a very soft spot in my heart for moms, specifically new moms. And I can't even say young moms, new moms, first-time moms. There's nothing else like that. There is no hood like motherhood. But being a mom changes everything. Being a new mom changes your whole perspective. And everybody's a fucking expert until they get kids of their own. Everybody's an expert. I also enjoy the moms who are like, very much like their child is the first child who's ever done anything ever. And it's like, oh my God, he's so da-da-da-da. Yes, thank you. I also have a teenage boy. Like, I have a teenage boy. I already know how this goes. I know what a son is like. Like, I had one. I've been there. And they're like, no, you don't understand. Yeah, actually I do, but yeah, please continue. I'm a yapper. I don't drink regular coffee. This is mushroom coffee. I don't drink regular creamer. I drink an almond milk oatmeal creamer from Trader Joe's. Very specifically, it is a brown sugar oatmeal creamer. And I love it. I tried to substitute with my mom's like regular international, whatever the thing is that I used to even use. Y'all, I could taste the chemicals. Just holy polyunsaturated whatever, Batman, like, yuck. Let's see, what else do we talk about? And it's just me going to be here, coming on here to yap. So today is really just kind of like something that took me 5 minutes, and then I got it done, and now I feel so much better. Literally knocking all the stuff out of your to-do list. And when people talk about work work the plan, not your mood, they're talking to me. Because I am team, well, I was going to do this, but now I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Even though, like, it's a thing that you need to do, and it's probably going to be the thing that's going to take you 6 seconds. Whatever. So we are in the season of sticking to what we said that we were going to do, doing the things that we said that we were going to do. Does it have to be in the exact order? No. Does it have to be in like perfect timing? No. And that's the thing too, is I also have to give myself grace and remember, I don't have any place I have to be. I am not stuck and committed to a time frame or time whatever. I can do things at my leisure and when and how I want to, and in the order of operations that I see fit to do them, which is great. So it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I gotta hit the ground running. As soon as I get out the door, I gotta do boom, 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 boom. Nope. You can take your time. I am a firm believer in slow mornings. I do not talk to people before 9:30. I might reply to the occasional text message, not even really reply. I might heart it, whatever. If it's important, I'll respond. But all my friends know, do not call that woman before 9:30. She's not gonna answer. And sometimes if you call me, I'm at the gym, I'm working out. So I'm like, get my workout in. Like, what you doing? Walking. I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, because I gotta get my steps in. That's the other thing about me. I do walk. I walk every day. I've been walking every day for probably the last 5 years, I think. 4 years? Give or take. Really this last year, just steps. Daily. But these are just, some of the things that I've been doing that also have been, they take me 5 minutes. And then once I do them, it's great. We've moved on and now we can go forward. So, with that, I just heard somebody walk in, like, brain went, shroom. Hi, ADHD brain. So, like I was saying, a thing to do that, like, just doing the thing, sticking to the plan and not my mood. Really like, okay, if these 3 things are on my list, these 3 things need to get done. It does not have to be like, I have to do them in this order. I can do that one and then go do that one later and then do that one later. Totally fine. But you got to get your tasks done. And what did somebody say? I saw it on Threads a couple of days ago. It said something about, like, when you realize discipline is really just commitment to yourself, it changes everything. It is literally like, okay, it's just you being like, no, it's just you doing the things that you told yourself that you were going to do. If I tell myself, hey, we're going to get up and go walking tomorrow, I owe it to myself to do that. I owe it to myself to take care of myself. I owe it to myself to follow through, and I feel so much better. Also, you'll notice how things in your life start to work out when you're actually doing the things, whether it's, when you're trying to manifest or you're trying to conjure up something and it just feels like I'm stuck. 2 things that I always say. 1, gratitude. Make a gratitude list immediately. Just start writing about the things that you're thankful for, things that have made you excited in the last couple days, weeks, months, minutes, whatever. Start there, because that helps. That's a catalyst. Also, do one small thing, one tiny little thing that's gonna push you in the direction or the energy of what you want to do. So maybe that is going for a walk first thing. Maybe that is sending that text message or email. Maybe that is just shooting the shot in the DM. I have done that so much lately where I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna ask for the crazy shit. Just ask. What can go wrong? It'll take you 2 seconds to do it. And then once you're done, you're done. I was sitting on a proposal a couple weeks ago and was like, oh God, I gotta send this. I was overthinking it. Sent it. It took me 2 minutes to update it and then send it out. Now, have I heard back from them? No. That's fine. When they are ready, they will. And if they don't, that's fine too. It's literally just about me taking the 5 minutes to do the thing, to do what feels like the big daunting task, but really it's like this one small thing, and that is the steps. Not the steps, the catalyst that creates change. What is it? It's the Olivia Dean song where she's like, right, left, baby steps. That's literally what it is. It's just, okay, do one step at a time, like right, left. We're taking baby steps. We're doing baby steps, and we are doing one thing at a time and knocking it slowly off the list and watching that list get smaller, one, and two, watching our intentions and energy expand as a result of putting that energy forward. So I've yapped for a little while. I feel like maybe, okay, now it's time to shut the fuck up. And now I gotta go do my task. But this is the thing that I was like, hey, I have to film a video today because I said that I was going to do this for as many days as I can. I'm going to be doing this at least every day. I'm going to sit down and yap to the camera, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's 45 minutes, whatever. Maybe I'll start popping back up and doing lives on here. We can start doing Can of Kick It's again. I really, really miss Can of Kick It. Like, I really, really have. And I think a lot of y'all have too. I shouldn't say a lot of y'all. A lot of my my Instagram community has missed Can of Kick It. They've asked me about products. You know, we're talking about cannabis products. We're talking about cannabis information, what's going on, legislation, and I will be very honest, I am not always up and up with legislation. Sometimes I don't want to read all of that. That just is not my wheelhouse. But you want to talk about products, you want to talk about usage, come holler at your girl. So I say all that to say, I hope y'all are having a great, glorious weekend. I'm about to go skedaddle. I need to reset one phone, and yeah, it's not overly warm. It's kind of overcasty outside. So we're in, this is how I know it's about to be my birthday, because we are entering the June gloom era. And I joke, but also I'm kind of serious about it. I was born during June gloom. First 2 weeks in June is like a June gloom. In case, I don't know if y'all have it where you live, but California, we always get June gloom. It's gray, it's overcasty. I can count on like maybe one hand how many times it's been sunshiny and bright on my actual birthday. So I joke that because I was born during June gloom, I am a fucking ray of sunshine. Because of course I am. Of course I am. I had to be. Like, it makes sense, right? Like, of course I'm just what did my homegirl said? She said I'm delightfully I'm obnoxiously chipper. Yeah. I'm obnoxiously pleasant and overwhelmingly like, yeah, I'm annoyingly pleasant and chipper. Like, you can't be mad because I'm just generally in a good mood. And the people that don't like me is always funny because, like, oh, that says way more about you than it does about me, friends. So, now that I've rambled and you guys have gotten a sense of me and the ramble, tell me in the comments what's something that you put off and it took you like 5 minutes, right? But then you did it and now you feel so much better. Because I feel like that's a lot of us. I feel like a lot of us are doing like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then you do it and you're like, oh, well, that was easy. What'd I wait so long for? Yes, that's a good question. What are we waiting for? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Yeah. So, love angel music, baby. You had to be there. Anywho, I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk later.